Good morning. This is Grateful Ed. Hope you're having a fantastic day. I'm back with another short video, and I'm very blessed and lucky to be able to make these videos and share some of my experiences. And I try to keep a sense of humor in there, but there's some serious shit that is going on as far as the gang stalking. And I want to make that clear that this gang stalking is a real thing. And whether we known it or whether we have not known it, it's real. And there are people involved, the neighbors, the family, organizations, the government, all connected together. And, that reaches worldwide. And I've got some more stories about the international portion of it. But, when it comes to the hometown, it's true, and you cannot let them overtake you because they want to take you out, take your property, take your ideas, take your antiques, take your soul. Don't let them. You're much bigger than that, and there's much more to you um, that you have to give to the world. I know, I truly believe that, every man, woman, and child, we have the God's blessing, and we should bring that to light together, okay? Not everybody feels that way. Some people laugh at me, when I talk about these things. But, it's for the greater good of everybody. That's what raises us all up. The other part to that is a strong defense, not to let the gang stalkers and haters keep you down, okay? So, rise up above it. Rise up above it. You can do it. I, I want to share a couple experiences today, okay? So, back in Mason, June, I took her to get her toenails clipped, okay? And, there was a day we were going over there, and we got to the intersection, and I think it was down by Kenwood, real close to Kenwood, anyway, or Montgomery. And we got to the intersection, and there was emergency. There was fire department, uh, maybe life squad or whatever, police. But also came the Mason police through with them. Now, I don't know. It could have been a coincidence. My family told me they were working with the law enforcement. So, it begs the question about these things because, I was under attack, okay, a lot of gang stalking, people around the circle, okay, driving in their cars, slowing down, eyeballing, electronic surveillance, there was hacking, there was cameras placed within the house, I'm sure, perhaps more than one, okay. And the thing is, these folks never ever thought they could be overridden and looked at a different level. Okay, so how can I say this? In my mind, if you never thought you would get caught, okay, and that doesn't enter your thought process or what you think could or could not happen, okay, because you're covered at different levels, but that's not the case, okay. That's going to be a rude awakening, okay, and I believe that to be the truth. I can't say these things were coordinated. It could have been a valid emergency. I'm just saying I don't believe in these coincidences, especially when I was under attack that way during that time, okay. So, last year I was at a bar. And I really don't do well in bars these days, okay? Because things always seem to pop up and happen one way or the other. But anyway, I was in there, and it was Friday night. I believe it was a Friday night, and I had just I stopped in for something to drink, and non-alcoholic. But either way, I was having something to drink, and there was an older gentleman, and then a young dude and his girlfriend or whatever. I thought it was maybe he was out with pops or something, but anyway. So we strike up a conversation, and automobiles came into that conversation, and small talk about this, that, and the other. And then he mentioned, I could tell that the lady was having a good time, and then her partner was fucked up. Okay, that just fucked up, a belligerent type. Okay, and the older dude, he was pretty cool. We were about the same age, so we were hitting it off. Okay, you know. But he told me, "Hey, I work at a club. I'm gonna get you a whore. I like you." And I'm like, no, is anything really free, right? And but the thing about it was, during that time, what I thought was his son, but I guess it was his customer, whatever. He turned on me really bad for talking to his friend. Okay, instead of joining in the conversation. Okay, and like I say, he was all messed up. Maybe I can't use that word on YouTube. I don't know, but he was inebriated, and there was no love there. He just didn't like the fact I was talking to his partner, or his connection, or whatever you want to call it, his handler. So, I don't know if these things happen to other people. It's interesting, Like I say, there's been so many attacks, and the web has been woven, not only in the hometown, but other states, and definitely international too. And I spoke a little bit about the international part with my family, but I just want to say that that's a real thing, and don't let them trick or deceive you to fall into that stuff, because it is real. And it's a shame when your family sells you out, but to tell you the truth, they're in the best position to know everything about you and spread all this gossip, rumors, innuendo, and also, false witness, okay, bearing false witness. Against you and your life, and everything you stand for, to I suppose to beef up their own ego, or unfortunately hide their own insecurity. So whatever the case is, that's your problem. That's not your problem. Okay. Really, you got to stand up for yourself, and use the gifts that God gave you. In order to better yourself and better other people around you. And if they don't like it, they can get out of the way. It really doesn't matter anymore. You really don't need their approval. All right. So, anyway, that's all I have for this segment. I want to thank you very much for watching. God bless you. God bless America. Keep on keeping on.